vibe. Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in.
Hey guys, it's Brooke. So I'm sorry I didn't post a video last week. I was out of town and I just didn't ever have a time to film. But 2 weeks ago I posted a video that was cheer competition tips, and I was like, hey, do you guys want a part 2? And a lot of people commented that, well, not a lot, but like 5, so that's a lot for me. So a few people commented that they wanted a part 2, so that's what this video is. It is cheer competition tips part 2. So yeah, like I said in the last video, competition season is coming really soon, so I hope these tips help you guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first tip is to get to the competition 100% dressed in your uniform and your shoes and all that. A lot of times people have like other people tease their hair at competitions and stuff like that. So I wouldn't say like have all of your hair and makeup done as soon as you get to the competition, because there is a lot of like waiting around time. Usually your meet time is a lot earlier than warm-ups, but I would definitely recommend getting to the competition with your full uniform on, because that way you don't have to like lug around a whole bunch of other clothes or accidentally forget part of your uniform or anything like that. So yeah, just come to the competition with your full uniform on, and that will relieve a lot of stress. The second tip is to pack the night before or lay out your clothes the night before. I know some gyms have competitions where like every single one is like a 2 or 3 hour drive at least, and some people have competitions where the venue is like 20 minutes from where they live. It just kind of depends on where your gym is. But if you are packing for like an overnight stay, I would definitely pack the night before, because that way when you get up in the morning you can just focus on getting ready and that's it. I don't know, I always want to get ready the night before for like everything, not just cheer competitions, because I would much rather be staying up late than having to get up early. Part of that's because I'm not a morning person. But it definitely helps you just relieve stress by packing the night before. Or like I said, if it's just like a local competition, just like laying out your uniform and everything that you need for that day beforehand, so you're not searching for things in the morning. That way you know where everything is when you get up in the morning and you won't have to worry about like losing anything. The third tip is to bring your own water and snacks to the competition. Food and water at competitions can be so expensive just because the venue knows that people are going to be wanting snacks and water, so like they can just charge a lot for it because there's not anywhere else you can get it unless you bring your own. And I would also definitely recommend bringing snacks with protein in them just in case anyone needs that before they compete. The fourth tip is kind of like randomly specific, but that's to put your lipstick on right before you compete for a few reasons. Personally, my gym uses like a lip stain, and if you don't know what that is, a lip stain is like, I don't really know how to describe it, but it's basically like liquid lipstick. And if you ever use liquid lipstick or like even like the Kylie Jenner lip kits or like anything like that, your lips get so dried out. And I get dehydrated really easy at competitions anyways. Every time I go in the warm-up room, my mouth is so dry. I don't know why. No matter how much water I drink, my mouth is always so dry in the warm-up room, which makes my lips even more chapped. So if you guys wear like a lipstick or a lip stain, you probably get chapped lips. So just put it on right before you go to warm-ups. I think I said right before competing earlier, but I meant warm-ups, but like same thing. The fifth tip is to make sure that you're focused. And what I mean by this is like competition days are usually really fun, especially if they're like far away competitions. You can go like do stuff with your friends and family after you compete, and you might have like other things to look forward to, but just stay focused on what you're at the competition to do, which is compete. Also, if you're going to warm-ups in like 20 minutes, don't be like, I'm gonna go buy a shirt or anything like that. Just make sure that like your number one focus is on your team until after you've gone to warm-ups, after you've competed, and then you can do your own thing. But just make sure that you are literally staying in the zone of just your team. Like that's all that matters for like a few hours, and then after that you can focus on other things. The last tip is to trust yourself, and that's pretty vague, but like just trust yourself and don't get paranoid that you'll like forget your routine or you'll not be able to do your tumbling or you won't hit your stunt, because number one, muscle memory. Like your body is going to remember how to do that routine, so don't like let yourself get psyched out. And then with stunts, like you've probably hit your stunt many times, whether you're a back spot, base flyer, front spot, like whatever. You know you can hit that stunt, like you know that you're able to hit it because you've done it before. So just trust yourself that you're going to be able to do it again. And also, especially if you're a flyer, trust your bases. Just if you don't trust, this is kind of on a different topic, but like if you don't trust your bases, your stunt is probably not going to hit very consistently. So just trust yourself, trust your bases, trust your whole team honestly, and trust your coaches that they know what they're doing. So last tip was trust yourself. I'm reading it off of this, but it was trust yourself, but really just trust in general. Just trust your bases, trust your coaches, trust your whole team, just like that you'll do your very best and that everyone will try their very hardest, and like that's all you can do is do your very best and then just see what happens. Okay, so those are all the tips for this video. Hopefully they were helpful for you guys. I should be getting my cheer uniform soon, hopefully this week, but possibly next week. Not really sure. But yeah, our show off is in 2 weeks, so I'll also be vlogging that, so be looking for those videos. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next Tuesday. Bye!